This is our second course in our web design. In our web design course. So you come here, you see about 4 icons here. The very first icon is to create a new file. Let's say we are creating a new file called index.html. Index.html. Okay. Now, on VS Code, you can use Shift 1 to get the Emmet abbreviation for basic HTML template. So you click enter, you have the basic template. So first of all, what is an HTML? HTML simply means hypertext markup language. It is the language for creating web pages. Language for creating web pages. So this is the basic template of HTML. HTML consists of different elements. These elements usually are the content of your website or the content of a web page. So we have the HTML itself, which is the opening tag and the closing tag. We also have the head element, opening tag and closing tag. Usually, most elements have opening tag and closing tags, except for a few. And those elements are called empty elements. It has only an opening tag. It doesn't have a close tag, like image, like this meta element. You see, just an opening tag. Now, an element usually is the opening tag, the content, and the closing tag that makes up an element. So the opening tag, the content, and then the closing tag makes up an element. So this is a title element. Okay, now in the head element, you have the descriptions of the web page, the mental identification of the web page. Okay, as you can see, and then you have the title. Let's change this title to web design. The web design. Okay, now the body contains the visible part of your website or web page. So for now, let's just play with some elements like header 1. HTML has a number of headers, actually header 1 to header 6. So this is header 1. Okay, header 1 is the highest, it's in hierarchy. The highest is H1 and the lowest is H6. Of course, headers are for headings. Okay, now this is an opening tag, this is a closing tag. And like I said, most elements in HTML have both opening and closing tags. So let's say this header 1 and we have, let's call it sports article. Yep. Oh, sorry, sports article. Okay. Another element we have in HTML is the paragraph element. Paragraph usually takes a block of text. Let's say uh, this is sports article paragraph. Let's just copy it to make it more a bit. Let's copy it. You see, to wrap up the words, you have to use Alt Z. If you notice, the words are going off the screen. So use Alt Z to wrap them up. Alt Z, as you can see. Alternate plus Z. Okay, let's use another element, H2 elements. Just call this, this is sports article header 2. Yep. Header 2. And then let's also give it a paragraph. Like I said before, paragraph takes a block of text. This is the paragraph for sports article header 2. Okay, and also to make it to increase its length, or let's just copy and paste. Copy is Ctrl C and then paste is Ctrl V. Okay, VS Code comes with extensions. There are VS Code extensions. One of those extensions is Live Server. Live Server helps you to launch your web page or website locally so that you can see your changes as you are building your web page or website. So if you go to the VS Code, the last icon there are called extensions. So if you click on it, then you have search extensions, right? Live server. Live service loading, okay. It gives you options. Usually the first one is live server by weekday. Click on it. For me, I've already installed it. So if you have not installed it, click on install. Once it is installed, you can close it up, then right click on the page. Let's also close, let's okay, click on the first icon to go back to your index. Right click on the page. You will see open with live server. Click on open with live server to launch your website locally. Okay, it's going to launch now. Just hold on a minute. Okay, this is the website. Let's reduce it and place it side by side with our with VS Code. Okay, I'm going to come here. I will drag it like this, as you can see. So it's side by side. So let's add more elements to have more content. And you see that as I add more elements, you see the result appear at once. That is live server at work. It serves your web page as you update your file or as you update the page. Okay, let's say you're using header 3. This is sports article header 3. See, it appears automatically there, and then also add a block of text to it. Let's just copy this one. Let's copy it. Control C. Let's put it here. Control V. Okay, let's copy the content. Let's cancel just the content to make it more. You see now? So this is just a brief introduction to HTML and CSS. We'll be going to CSS, but for now, we are still on HTML in our web design course. So, like I said, HTML means Hypertext Markup Language. It is a language for writing web pages, and it consists of elements. This element is what defines the content of the website. This element also tells the browser how it should display the website. Okay, I think that is all for now. You can drop your questions in the comment box. I'm always available to answer your questions. Thank you and have a good day.